Tesla billionaire Elon Musk has just given a final warning that requires everyone to delete their social media platforms immediately. His reasons for deleting your social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram will amuse you. By the way, Elon Musk has deleted his Facebook and Instagram accounts. Why does the tech genius want us to also delete our social media accounts? Join me today in this video as we explore Elon Musk's reasons for deleting social media. You have probably contemplated deactivating your social media platforms in the past. If you did think of such, you are not the only one. There are a lot of people that have quit social media. What will surprise you is that most of these people are tech icons, and one of them is Tesla founder and CEO Elon Musk. The tech billionaire is warning us against social media as he understands the dangers of staying on social media platforms. They are just not good for your health, career, or social life. By the way, social media is not social. One of the main reasons that should make you quit social media is because it is very addictive. Any form of addiction is just bad as it triggers the body to produce dopamine, which makes us derive pleasure from the act that we are addicted to. In this case, social media addicts find it difficult to derive pleasure from other things except for social media. In simple terms, they will always want to use social media so that they can experience that good feeling. The addiction to social media is only going to get worse as most of the other major social media platforms have hired attention engineers who have the sole task of developing algorithms that will keep you hooked on a particular site for as much time as possible. Most people think that social media is free, but it comes at a price. It is said that if you don't pay for the product, you are the product. Most people don't realize that they are the product on social media. The main clients of the social media owners are not the normal account owners, but advertisers. It is on this basis that the social media owners want us to get addicted online so that we can see a number of advertisements that run on the social media sites. You also need to deactivate your social media platforms as they consume your productive time. On average, normal people will spend at least 3 hours on social media on a given day. What is even mind-boggling is that teens who are addicted to social media will be on such platforms for 9 or more hours a day. This just leaves us wondering where they can get time for their studies and other activities that matter in their lives. Apart from students, adult social media addicts are also very unproductive in their work. The time that could have been used in work is wasted on social media. If you have your phone with you when you are always working, you can be sure that you are going to be distracted. It is common that most people in the offices will always want to look at every notification that they get on their phones, which makes them very unproductive. Overuse of social media can also make one generally lazy. Elon Musk is a man who understands the value of being productive in what he does. Although he tweets, you can be sure that he spends very little time on the microblogging site as he has an insane working schedule. You wouldn't believe it, the multi-talented CEO works for more than 120 hours a week, which translates to more than 16 hours a day. He has to work this long because he runs many companies such as Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink. If you really want to be as productive and as successful as Elon Musk, you have got only one option: quit social media. Musk is calling for us to delete social media as it is not social in the first place. Here is what I mean. Most people join social media with an aim of strengthening their social interaction, but unfortunately, they get the very opposite: loneliness. Studies have shown that people who are addicted to social media end up being very lonely. Human interaction is very important for each person as we are created as social beings. Time and again, it has been proven that we can only strengthen and widen our social interaction by making real friends who can physically interact with us. It would really pay off if you went hiking with a friend instead of spending 2 hours chatting with someone on Facebook. Perhaps the old school life is not that bad. Anyway, in this case, old is good. With increased loneliness comes depression. Most avid social media users experience very high levels of stress that come as a result of the comparison. Facebook and IG users are the most affected. It is unfortunate that success in life has been reduced to a social media thing. Most people will use every opportunity to showcase whatever step they have made in life. It is now quite normal for someone to post their new cars, graduation ceremonies, new kids, and new jobs on social media sites. Posting these good things is not necessarily that bad in some instances, but overdoing it will lead to the spirit of unhealthy competition. Musk is against social media because people will only post their positive side of life while ignoring their negative side of life. In his own words, he says, "One of the issues with social media is people look like they have a much better life than they really do. People are posting pictures of when they were really happy. They're modifying those pictures to be better looking. Even if they're not modifying those pictures, they're selecting the pictures for the best lighting, the best angle." It is easier to get into the trap of comparison when using social media, as you may ask yourself the question of why you are not doing as well as your friends. But Elon Musk has made it clear that most people who appear to live big on social media platforms could actually be living a very miserable life. Therefore, you should not be worried about that friend of yours who always posts pics of moving from one holiday destination to another. From their posts, today they could be in Dubai and tomorrow they could be in the Bahamas. There is every possibility that those pictures are just photoshopped, so worry not. If there is a place that is full of sadists, then it is social media. Sadists are just a group of people who only focus on making others unhappy on social media sites by trolling them. Here is how they do it. They can start by posting some defamatory things about you. They craft their allegations so well to the extent that most people will take them as absolute truth. They will write some bad stories about you and post them on social media. By the way, Elon Musk is a victim of social media bullying when the Business Insider did a story that puts the tech billionaire in the middle of a sexual scandal. According to the story, the SpaceX founder requested some sexual favors from one of the female SpaceX flight attendants. It is alleged that the tech icon promised to buy the female employee a horse in exchange for a massage. But Elon has dismissed that accusation as a political witch hunt via a tweet that reads, "The attacks against me should be viewed through a political lens. This is their standard despicable playbook. But nothing will deter me from fighting for a good future for you and your right to free speech." It is regrettable that some of the online trolls have gone to the extent of posting someone's nude pictures on social media. This is a big embarrassment that most young people cannot cope with. It is unfortunate that many teen girls have committed suicide after they were bullied online. It has also been established that there is a very strong connection between online harassment and suicide. Cyberbullying leads to problems that are related to mental health, which could make someone commit suicide at the end of the day. You need to delete your social media as you are at a high risk of being scammed while on the social media sites. Online scamming and fraud are on the rise in this era of cryptocurrencies. It is unfortunate that most people have lost their savings through online scams. In 2020, Elon Musk attacked Twitter for allowing impersonators to scam his followers of their bitcoins. As such, be wary and don't believe any lucrative investment deals that are advertised on social media without ascertaining them. But if you want to be safer, just quit social media. As they say, it is better to be safe than sorry. Elon has just warned us. If you are a social media addict, you could probably be wondering what the best way is out. Worry no more, as I have a solution for you. Elon Musk has warned that we need to totally quit social media, but that is almost an impossibility, as some of us use social media platforms for business and other educational purposes. As such, I'm going to introduce you to what is known as the Social Media Detox Plan. It is just a detox schedule similar to one that we follow when we want to remove some chemicals and other harmful waste from our bodies. Under the Social Media Detox Protocol, you are expected to shun social media for a period of 21 days or more if you wish. During this period, there will be no Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, or any other social media site. If it is a must for you to use social media during this time, kindly do so once a day and not for more than 20 minutes. During this time, you will greatly see the benefits of quitting or limiting social media. Most people who have quit social media have experienced happier lives. As earlier mentioned in the video, most people on social media experience stress, loneliness, and depression. In the absence of social media, these people can now involve themselves in activities that are helpful to the body, such as physical exercise, reading books on self-development, or visiting some beautiful places in the real world. Such activities promote happiness as people use their time in a productive manner. It is possible to delete social media and yet lead a normal and successful life. You can still get all the latest updates on anything without being on social media. If at all you have to be on social media, limit the amount that you spend on it. 30 minutes a day should be more than enough. Better still, let us heed Elon Musk's warning and delete the social media sites. You won't regret it. In fact, it may turn out to be the best decision that you have ever made in your life. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications enabled so that you don't miss out on the latest Elon Musk news. Anyways guys, if you want to see more interesting videos, click the video right above.